Many of you know, just over 4 years ago, the United States SEC filed its lawsuit against Ripple. I'm finally able to announce that this case has ended. It's over. Sitting here today and reflecting on 4 years ago, it seems very clear to me that this case was doomed from the start. In so many ways, it was the first major shot fired in the war on crypto. I truly felt like I knew then that Ripple was not only on the right side of the law, but I felt that we were also going to be proven to be on the right side of history.
It really, I think, sends an ominous sign for innovation around cryptocurrency in the United States. Picking winners in general has not been something the US government should be in the business of doing.
I think the judge realizes this is not just about Ripple, this will have broader implications.
As Mary Jo White, the former head of the SEC, has said publicly that she views this as a dead wrong, and the SEC is dead wrong on this decision.
Ripple is the first company with the resources, determination, and grit to fight back against the agency's overreach. And today, this journey finally concludes. Today is a victory and a long overdue surrender by the SEC. The SEC, under Chairman Gary Gensler, went after the whole industry, using the same arguments they used against us. They weren't out to protect investors. They were out to intimidate and terrorize. The regulator, whose primary purpose is to protect investors, went all in on a non-fraud, victimless lawsuit and wiped out $15 billion of value from innocent XRP holders. The SEC was the market manipulator. The SEC wasn't seeking justice. They were seeking to win a case at any cost. Forces inside our government aligned with the SEC and embarked on a campaign of debanking anyone associated with the crypto industry. This was lawfare, a war of legal terror. Fortunately, the judge rebuked the SEC multiple times in this journey. First, for lacking a, quote, faithful allegiance to the law. The SEC was sanctioned in our case for discovery abuses, and the pattern was repeated in other crypto cases.
Well, let's just say they're trying to confuse you.
We won then on every critical legal point, proving that the digital asset XRP is not a security. That is now the law. And those wins have laid the groundwork for policymakers to adopt a set of rules for crypto that are in line with nearly a century of securities law. With today's news, the war on crypto has ended in defeat for those who turned our own government against a technology and an entire industry. I'm heartened that we have paved the way for other industry players to see the value in not backing down, and for others to use our legal playbook to fight back. We are now closing a chapter in crypto history. I think we are all stronger for our prior litigation successes and today's landmark victory. Progress is worth fighting for. We won multiple pro-crypto victories at the ballot box last year. It's time to make the US the crypto capital of the world. Thankfully, we have new leadership in executive and legislative branches of our government. That leadership is actively seeking a rational and constructive way forward on crypto. Let's make the most of this. This is an incredibly promising moment. Let's come together. Let's leave the tribalism behind. Let me make it clearer that my main message, what Ripple's main message today, is about gratitude. It's gratitude to everyone who stood by us, to every Ripple employee, to the incredible legal team here at Ripple, led by the best chief legal officer in the business, Stu Alderodi. Gratitude certainly to the XRP family, to our customers, to our partners. Thank you. We couldn't have won this battle without all of you being behind us and working together. I truly believe we all agree there's immense opportunity with the largest economy in the world finally taking a pro-crypto and pro-innovation approach to build this technology in order to solve real-world problems for people around the planet. This was a fight Ripple never wanted, but one we knew we had to win. And today, emphatically, we have. Thank you.
Wow, this is amazing news. If you have any interest in Ripple or you hold any XRP, then you need to see this. So what is the latest XRP news? Will the Federal Reserve buy XRP at a high price? And how will all of this affect the value of XRP? In today's video, we will answer these questions and tell you all of the new price-boosting information about XRP. Now let's get into it. SEC drops XRP case, Ripple CEO confirms. After more than 4 years of legal battles, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission has officially dropped its lawsuit against Ripple Labs, pending vote of the commission. The case, which was filed in December 2020, accused Ripple of conducting an unregistered securities offering by selling XRP. Ripple's CEO, Brad Garlinghouse, expressed relief and pride as he reflected on the outcome. "It's over," Garlinghouse said, explaining how the case marked a pivotal moment in the ongoing struggle for clarity in the cryptocurrency industry. "Looking back on 4 years ago, it's clear to me that this case was flawed from the start. It was the first major shot fired in the war against crypto." Garlinghouse went on to explain that while Ripple faced huge challenges, the company always believed it was on the right side of history. "I knew we weren't on the wrong side of the law, and I believed we'd ultimately be proven right." Today's outcome is a victory for innovation and a long overdue surrender by the SEC under Chairman Gary Gensler. This decision is seen as a major win for the cryptocurrency industry, as it represents the first successful fight against the SEC's broad interpretation of securities laws applied to digital assets. Garlinghouse credited Ripple's resources, determination, and grit for pushing back against regulatory agencies. For many in the crypto community, the SEC's action was seen as an effort to intimidate the industry, using arguments that they claim were meant to protect investors, but ultimately did more harm than good. As the crypto industry continues to grow, Ripple's victory signals a turning point in regulatory efforts, reinforcing the need for clearer guidelines that support innovation without stifling progress. If you are still watching this video, then please drop a like on the video. It costs nothing and really helps support the channel. But make sure to keep watching to find out the latest XRP news. After more than 4 years of a prolonged legal battle, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission has decided to drop the case against Ripple. Expectedly, XRP's price reacted immediately by jumping from 2.3 toward 2.6. It almost felt inevitable after the numerous closed cases by the SEC in recent weeks. Recall that the U.S. securities regulator dropped its cases against crypto companies like Coinbase, Binance US, Kraken, Consensus, and many others. However, the Ripple case seemed more complex due to its longer history and several judge rulings over the years. Nevertheless, the long-anticipated resolution has finally arrived, as Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse announced on X minutes ago. The exec said his company never wanted this legal tussle, but knew that it had to win for itself and for the entire cryptocurrency market. "I'm finally able to announce that this case has ended. It's over." Garlinghouse further reflected on the 4-year-long history between the two entities that saw numerous reversals. However, Donald Trump's landslide victory in the 2024 U.S. presidential elections brought a much-needed change in the crypto industry. He had changed his approach during his second term and even promised to fire former SEC Chair Gary Gensler on his first day in office. The subsequent changes in the agency's leadership led to speculation that the Ripple case will be dropped as well. XRP's price went on a volatile roller coaster after the news broke, skyrocketing from just over 2.3 to almost 2.6. However, it has lost some steam since then and now sits beneath 2.5. Now, if you want to find out more of the latest news that could have an impact on the price of XRP, then check out the video on screen now, or check out our playlist of this month's biggest XRP news stories. All these videos are packed with valuable information. Thank you for watching, and goodbye, XRP Army.